Hello YouTube, this meme is Shiny. This is episode 135. From our last game that we played, we already played against with the Arizona Diamondback on our first game. So right now we're gonna head to our second game. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys are enjoying this video that I always make. I hope you guys are having a good time, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you everybody for watching. Here we go.
The month of August is coming to a close, and tomorrow rosters will expand. But first, here's what happened in yesterday's action. Starting
On
out
this
in the
video, I'm not
NL
gonna be
West,
talking.
Kenta Maeda won again on the mound, winning his 20th this season, leading the Dodgers over the Diamondbacks 8-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. Carlos Rodon earned the victory, which was his 10th on the
Friday Night Baseball from Dodger Stadium in LA. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Rich Hill is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's one of the top strikeout pitchers in the league. Over 225 strikeouts so far on this season alone. And when he's on, you're going to see lots of swings and misses. Quality stuff, and he knows how to strike people out.
Here's Gerard Dyson, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. First pitch of the at-bat. Second and 4 on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, there are very few guys that can do what Adam Jones can do for a team. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Tomlinson gloves it. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Dodgers have selected to challenge.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here, as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Takes a knee-high fastball. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Gets him looking. Strike three.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Chipper.
Coming to the plate now, Chipper Jones, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. No balls, one strike. Kemp leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Brian Saito will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Bounce to first. Giambi has it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, B-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jones going back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and that's home run number 48 on the year. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Batting fourth, right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Looking up is Dyson. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, number 394 career. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
And now is Yasiel Puig. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. 3 runs already home here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse, he was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Ellis.
In now is A.J. Ellis. He swings and grounds it to short. Played on the backhand. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. Dodgers out in front 3-0. Stepping up to the plate, Jason Giambi. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Big swing by Giambi, but he didn't get it, and it's 0-2. Giambi, playing here in his age 29 season, has been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Hit out towards second. Tomlinson fields it cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, center fielder, number 11, Adam.
Striding in, Adam Jones. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. And he pops it up back behind second base. Tomlinson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Still down 3-0. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Skied into straightaway right. Dyson's there. He's got it 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box, Rich Hill. Softly hit out to short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
You know, D-Row, coming from a guy that made his living throwing a baseball, anytime a pitcher gets a base hit, I know that wasn't hit hard, but it's going to go down as a bullet in the scorebook.
Yeah, 100%. I know it's frustrating to watch the opposing pitcher get a knock, kind of the knock you expected. But you know what? He put the ball in play, and now he causes a problem.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
The batter, number 00, shortstop.
So two men are on with one man out, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. First offering on its way. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Takes this the other way to right. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Riding in once again, Justin Turner. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw pulls Giambi off the bag at first, and we'll see how they're going to score this. And he'll try to get back now. At the plate, Larry Morales, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he takes strike 2. And he struck him out. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Digging in, Brian Saito, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping into the box, Gerard Dyson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. He pulls this one into right, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp, and it's fouled away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2?
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. One left for Arizona. They trail here 4-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Stanton on his way up to second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Standing in now, Yasiel Puig, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
In now, A.J. Ellis.
A.J. Ellis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jones brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. The relay. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. 1 hit's all they get. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Here's Corey Seager. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Corey Seager.
And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's another 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Chipper Jones comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-2 to the Hall of Famer Chipper Jones.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Swing and a miss by Chipper, and he's down on strikes.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
So 2 are gone now in the Diamondbacks' 4th, and standing in the still imposing left-handed bat of the former AL MVP Jason Giambi. In there at the knees, strike 1.
0-1.
Not an easy thing to do, to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Popped him up. Turner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 4-0. Digging in, Hanley Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And there's one down now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Leadoff man gone, and that brings up Melky Cabrera. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, Rich Hill, as he drives a liner to right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Cabrera is on his way home. The relay throw. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had two all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 0-1 on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Now batting, the shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Ready once again, Yunel Escobar. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Dodgers lead this one 5-0. Leading off the inning, Luis Gonzalez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tomlinson calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Larry Morales, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So coming to the plate, Justin Turner. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Third baseman, Justin
First
Turner.
pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Dyson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 27.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch on its way. Taken high and deep to right. Ranging back is Dyson at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, number 395 for his career. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The center fielder,
And now is Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig.
As he grounds one briskly to short. Seager is there, and a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, A.J. Ellis.
In now is A.J. Ellis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Jones will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Dodgers 6 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Justin Bour will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 41, Justin Bour.
He'll check in here at 256. 10 home runs and 34 driven in. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's Gerard Dyson. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for Arizona. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know, T-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches. And that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Puig is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They still find themselves down 6-0. Robbie Scott gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in once again, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
First baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bouncer to the left side. There to take it is Chipper. And quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Here's Melky Cabrera. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Morales moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The pitcher, number 44.
At the plate, Rich Hill getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. 6 runs, double the amount of hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. Seager has it. Throw on to Giambi, takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Leading off the inning, Chipper Jones, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. The windup and the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Lifted the other way to left center. Cabrera's there. 2 gone. So stepping in, Luis Gonzalez. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Kelby Tomlinson. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to center. Jones is under this one, and very quickly 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's a ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
The batter, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Into the box, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left. His second of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This is back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left, the 396th of his career, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
The center fielder, number 66, Yasiel.
It now is Yasiel Puig. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Brandon McCarthy's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
34, Brandon McCarthy.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Ellis has a play. 1 away. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Morales.
Standing in, Larry Morales. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Puig's got a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher, number 36, Robbie
Jacoby Ellsbury will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Ellsbury.
He'll check in here at 256. 9 homers and 44 RBIs. And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Joaquin Soria comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Hanley.
So striding forward now, Hanley Ramirez, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 delivery. Fouled off. Here it comes on 0-2. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here's Melky Cabrera. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Gonzalez moving to his left, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. On to first, and they get the double play. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We've played 8 full. The Dodgers lead it 8-0. Here's Gerard Dyson starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Popped him up. Ramirez has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Now at the plate, Tony Kemp. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least, you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Another 0-2 coming. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
We're almost done.
Here's Corey Seager. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final.
Well, thank you everybody for watching. I've been watching the Chinese. It was episode
more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Dodgers host home win number 70 on the season. Rich Hill earns victory number 22 this campaign. Brian Saito permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter.
damn.